Peter Obi was received by the Nigerians in diaspora. So he went to say he has been on this thank you tour for the past 1 year, where he goes to all the people who supported him during the election, during the campaign. He goes around to say thank you. So he was in Houston, America, and he had to interface with them. He thanked them for all the support during the campaign and all, and encouraged them not to lose hope that at the end of the day, we will all get the Nigeria we have been looking for. So he encouraged them and he listened to all their concerns because, like he said, the people in diaspora are having the same challenges with those who are maybe people from China, Japan, and all, when they were working towards getting their countries fixed. And they achieved that this is going to also happen in Nigeria, where one day we'll see that our country is fixed and it's the kind of country we've always wanted to have. And then some people came on the comment section and said that they were telling him that while he was away, somebody was traveling, the second man in Nigeria was traveling, and they say a strange object hit his plane, and they said that same man, they gave 11 billion naira to renovate his house. Another person said that the God Peter Obi is serving is so strong that right now all those people who fought him and fought the obedient movement are now regretting and crying out. That's exactly the truth. A lot of them are crying out. They are surprised that this kind of thing. They were thinking, oh, when they don't support Peter Obi, their life is going to turn a new leaf. Some of them, they even promised that they were going to buy them houses. But did that happen? No. But one thing I know is that Nigerians in diaspora have been very supportive of the movement, of P2B's movement. And Nigerians in diaspora are very, very committed to see Nigeria work because they don't want to be outside the country again. Let me tell you something. You see this Nigeria, if we have leaders who can put down good policies, no Nigerian, except a few that just want to live outside the country. Some people will not relocate because of how the economy is. A lot of people relocated because of the kind of bad policies our government make, right? If not that Nigerians were naturally good people, do you know the kind of trauma I would have been in if not that Nigerians were naturally very kind, hospitable, accommodating people? And the thing is, if these same leaders travel out of Nigeria, they will be so good. They will do everything that they are saying they should do. But once they come back to Nigerian airport, they've forgotten everything that's going on. And you see, that is why most regions in Nigeria now are crying that please, they want Peter Obi to come back. They want Peter Obi to contest again. Forget about what Barrister Deji was saying, oh, Peter Obi should not come back. He was saying that because he knows the deep-rooted manipulations that are already ongoing get towards the 2027 election. Yes, he understands. He's not saying it because he's trying to undermine Peter Obi or because he knows that INEC has been captured. The electoral body as a whole has been captured. The courts have been captured, every other thing, until they make the judges to be paying themselves salary. Like, let's say the judiciary should truly be, to truly have autonomy. That's how this country will remain. Until we do policies that can make Nigerians to return, that's how Nigerians will remain. A lot of Nigerians are not happy. Some of them arrive in the UK and they regret going there. But they can't come back. Can't come back because there's nothing really for them to come back to do at home. So they remain there. If not the Nigerians are very patient people by now, a lot of Nigerians would have hit the road to go crying. Even if they will have to unalive them, they should unalive them. They'll go out there crying and looking for help. Right? But because of the way things are, they are trying their very best. They are trying their very, very best, their utmost best to see that things work out. That's why you see them always sending money back home to try to see how the economy can change. Because the truth is, if Nigeria continues to be like this, with the way things are, food is going up, fuel is going up, every time fuel is going up, you discover that even them in diaspora are being affected because they need to send money to their parents. If they were sending 50,000 and it was enough, they will start sending 100,000. If they are sending 100,000 then and it was enough, they will start sending 400,000. Indirectly, directly or indirectly, is affecting them. Even if they say, okay, they should carry their father, mother, and all their siblings, they still have friends who live in Nigeria. They still have classmates who live in Nigeria. They still have, houses in Nigeria that the people live in, that they maintain. Like, for example, if somebody had traveled out of the country and he's making, let's say, $15,000 in 6 months, and he has people in Nigeria he still cares for, I tell you for free, he will not be able to balance. So the Nigerians in diaspora have the right to always contribute to the politics of Nigeria because it affects them directly or indirectly. No matter how selfish you want to be, even when you are in diaspora and you want to buy a land would have, maybe in places where you'd have bought lands cheap, the landlords who are very hungry will put up their prices and you'll be able to afford it. Some people traveled out of Nigeria because they want to invest back home. Okay, so they went there thinking that in the next 4 to 5 years, they would have bought a house or built a plaza. And another thing I want to tell you guys is, if you are in diaspora, because I know a lot of diasporans are going to watch this video, no matter where you are in the world, please try and build a plaza. That is another money-making venture, because you know why? You can lock up somebody's shop, but you cannot lock up somebody's house. Yes. Like now, it is against the Nigerian law for you to throw somebody's load outside except you pass through the court. But for a shop, you can lock up a shop and you can give it out. The person can decide to look for money immediately and pay for the shop, because he knows that if they lock their business, they won't be able to earn money, right? So the best thing for you to do as a diasporan, and you truly want to help people back home, just get a land, build plazas, give it out for rent, and get someone to manage it for you. And the person who is managing will have to be will interface with the tenant and be reporting to you. Get a reputable property managers. You understand? If you need one, I can drop a number for you to contact somebody who can buy a land for you in Nigeria. Reputable person who buy a land, build, and they are care and penny properties. They buy a land for you, build everything, they'll build the place for you, and then give it out, and he will be remitting to you. So those are the kind of businesses you can do now that are very okay, as somebody is not going to cheat or defraud you, because the way things are right now, a lot of people are thinking fraud when originally they are not supposed to be thinking fraud, because of the way the economy is. Look at yesterday, the news broke about the vice president having a near-death experience, and people were saying, why didn't he just die? He should have just gone. You see, don't go to government to enrich yourself such that if something bad was to happen to you, people will say, oh, let it happen. No, don't do that. Live a very good life. Bring people together. See Peter Obi. He has thanked people in the whole of Nigeria, all the states. He has traveled. And all the things he promised while he was on campaign, he did all and exceeded some. So he has gone abroad to say thank you to people he has not gone to say thank you to. You needed to see the number of people who sent support to the Obidia movement. A lot of people still now, they're crying, begging Peter Obi to please ensure that he becomes president so that Nigerians can be saved out of this whole mess. But some people will not understand. They're thinking Peter Obi is desperate, he wants to be president. No, Peter Obi is only desperate to save Nigerians. And we are not saying that once Peter Obi come into power, that same day things will change. Things might change, yes, because he will remove everything that's plaguing us immediately at the command of the president. But there are some things that will still take a little time to fully change. But at least the ones like fuel, if fuel is sold, because Tinubu made fuel at 160 something naira, and he took it to 600 and something. From there, he took it to 800. From there, it's now 1,000 plus. Some people are selling 1,002, some are selling 1,005 for a liter. And how much is $1? And I tell people that it is transportation that controls our economy, not dollar. Honestly, that's just the thing.